What's up, guys? Your boy J-Bubs here on the call today for League of Ordinary Gentlemen Week 10 action in College Football 25. As today we get ready to take on the computer Penn State. And I'm kind of surprised that this team is not controlled by a user. This team is really good. But they are 3-4. They lost every single non-conference game. As our team comes and runs out of the tunnel in this whiteout atmosphere. And of course it's a night game. Realistically, this game is probably going to be a big noon kickoff on Fox with Gus Johnson and Joel Klatt on the call, but College Football 25 thinks differently, as it gives the opportunity for Penn State to exert their home field advantage on us. It's fielding, sends it deep, and it's through the end zone. We're underway. And it's off the crossbar, so they'll start at the 25. Sorry, guys, I had something in my mouth there. Split backfield here from the Nittany Lions to start this game. They might try a mountain screen. No, they're going to run to the left here for an easy first down. Aller in the pistol. And this is going to go nowhere. Ransom downhill to make the tackle. And it'll be 2nd and 13 after the loss of 3 for the Nittany Lions. Oh, I got stuck on a defensive lineman. That pass is a short completion, not anywhere near what the Nittany Lions need. It's now 3rd down. We're going to set everything up to defend against the pass here. And that didn't happen. Oh my gosh, how did we let number 2 get so wide open in a hurry? And now they're going to hurry. It's the Nittany Lions are confident now. And the jet touch pass has space to work with, and a big tackle there to prevent a touchdown. The Nittany Lions will now huddle it up after that tackle. It'll be 2nd and 1. This is a lot different from Iowa when we played the CPU the last time. A run play, it's going to get blown up. They came out 4 wide receivers on that play, and they still ran the football. It didn't work. It's going to be 3rd down for the Nittany Lions. Their last 3rd down, that 3rd and 11, of course, they converted on so easily, though. And the Nittany Lions are not going to let us get set. Of course, the computer is not subject to sanctions, but Tyleek Williams did not care, as he blew up the screen pass by getting to Aller before he could even think about checking it down, and it's 4th down, and it looks like the Nittany Lions are going to have to punt because they're out of field goal range. And indeed they will. Yeah, forget, the computer is not subject to league rule. This punt is not good as it goes out of bounds at the 26. That is only, if I do the math, that's only an 18-yard punt. That is terrible. But now this Penn State crowd is going to get really loud, as you can hear Mo Bamba playing in the background. This could be our biggest problem this opening drive. We're going to have the right plays called immediately from the huddle. As Henderson into space, Travion Henderson is going to have a first down, a gain of 12. Well, last game against Dave, we could not run the ball to save our lives, even when he was showing those 2 high safeties. That's usually what I look for when I'm trying to run this football. And Henderson stiff arms a guy, tries to spin out a tackle, but he has a first down at midfield. It only took us 2 plays to get there. And we might be able to just straight up run it to the right side here if we get the numbers. And it's Judkins on the carry on the option, and he gets 14. If we could just run it like this the entire game, why even think about throwing the football? As once again, they show 2 high safeties. Judkins, they're going to actually stop him for what's not a first down. It's a gain of 6. It's still good. It'll be second down. But this is how Michigan beat Penn State last year, pretty much purely on the ground. We would like to do the same here in Happy Valley. Henderson, he might not have it, and he doesn't, so that forces a 3rd and short. Henderson on the carry. First down and plenty more for Travion Henderson. He's going to find the pay dirt. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And that will shut up this crowd. There's nothing like going on the road and just running it right down your rival's throat. And that makes it 7-zip as Fielding puts it through. That crowd was noisy. They were rambunctious. But we didn't call a single pass play on that first drive, and that was rather strategic. We've been so good at running the football, with the exception of last week, of course. You know how that went. That was terrible. But we've been so good at running the football this season. Like, why would we want to go to a pass play in a hostile environment on the opening drive? The Nittany Lions offense back out. They had a little bit of success, and they might have a lot more right here. And he broke about 3 tackles on that play, and if he broke away from Ransom, he was gone. Fortunately, he was able to bring him down, but some terrible tackling. Even Tyleek Williams couldn't bring him down. Our successes so far have come when we have blitzed against Our. Oh, they don't care about league rule. I keep forgetting that. And another broken tackle by the Nittany Lions, but they fumbled the football. And Caleb Downs picks up the loose ball. We're going to see if that stands because it was close. This is where if we're on offense, we just get out there in a hurry. Don't even give them a chance to review it. They're not going to. This is going to be another first down situation for us. Got that Penn State player to move. And Travion Henderson into space, spins out the safety. He's just shy of the line to gain. We still haven't called a single pass play against the Nittany Lions defense. This looks like cover 1. And he didn't seal the edge properly, but Henderson got the speed to get to the outside, and he's past midfield for the first down. And it's working. It's working right now. Like, this whole thing is working right now. They're just keeping it on the ground. The Nittany Lions are eventually going to have to pinch up. That might be where we come up and throw a play action. But this crowd is kind of quiet right now. As Judkins races to the outside, and he gets plenty as he's able to turn it up and get 13. And the Nittany Lions so far have no answer for this pass attack, or for this ground attack. And I was thinking about doing a play action here, but they seem to be still expecting us to throw this football. So they spread out the defensive linemen. They're showing 2 high safeties, so we're going to come out and try and run it again as Henderson up the middle, and that's probably the shortest play that we've had on offense all game. As the Nittany Lions finally able to contain the two-headed monster at running back between Judkins and Henderson. For one play anyways, it'll be second down. And there's our first pass of the game. It's caught. Carnell Tate for a first down. I told you, it's going to be a play action when we do throw this football. We're going to try and catch them off balance when they finally try to figure out a way to stop our ground attack. Henderson finds a hole, and he gets 8. Well, they'll mark him. They're going to be a little bit generous for Penn State's defenses. They're going to say it's a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3. I don't know if that audible worked. The stadium pulse is not that high right now. Oh, see, it didn't work. I thought it worked, and it didn't. And then so that's the thing. I don't want to have to audible. Third down. They're showing 1 high safety here. Angle route not likely to get open against those 2 middle linebackers. But that route is Carnell Tate, first down. 1st and goal at the 9, and that will be the end of the first quarter. We're going to let this clock run down, and we should be very happy with the results we've had so far in the first quarter. Our defense allowed them to drive on that first series, but the big sack by Tyleik Williams forced them out of field goal range, and then our offense came out, immediately scored a touchdown. Our defense forced... It wasn't quite a 3-and-out. They did pick up 1 first down on that last drive, but nevertheless, our defense still managed to get a stop, and now our offense knocking on the door once again. 1st and goal, they show double mug. Did this audible work? It appears to have. They drop out of the double mug, but G. Scott is open. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the Nittany Lions trying to change up some of the looks to stop the run, and I figured we'd throw the ball there against that double mug because it takes a little bit for those linebackers to get back into coverage if they do drop out of it, and it allowed G. Scott to go on the crosser wide open, and the Nittany Lions will not return this. You would think when they're down by 2 scores, they're going to look for anything, and they might bring it out of the end zone, but they decided not to. Play action, and Aller is dropped. C.J. Hicks, who was a monster in that game against Nebraska, gets to Aller, and it will be 2nd and 21. Got stuck on a defensive lineman again. That's happened several times in these last 2 games. The Nittany Lions once again trying to break tackles. They've managed to break a couple, but they were unable to break from that. Now 3rd down. 16 yards to go. And that pass is going to be picked off. Igbinosun. And Igbinosun's going to be forced out of bounds at the 16. As that man coverage stuck like glue. And right now the Nittany Lions have no answer for our offense. They have no answer for our defense right now either. And we would like to keep it that way. We would love to run away with this one just like we did against the Hawkeyes. But Henderson is going to get stopped after a short gain. It's now 2nd and 8. The Nittany Lions are pressing off the edge, but this is in the red zone. So they're going to take their chances with Carnell Tate. and Ibuka on the outside. This is where they finally start to make some adjustments. Look at how many guys are in the box. I don't even know if I can call an audible. And that audible did not work. But Judkins is going to take the handoff anyways, and he's going to get a first down. First and goal inside the 5. First and goal, plenty of time to get the snap off. And Judkins runs into his own guy. It'll be second and goal at the 3. Second and goal, Judkins unable to beat the safety to the spot. It'll be third and goal. We're at power here. And, oh boy, that was just a purple wall coming in at us as that didn't work. And we're going to have to kick a field goal. Oh, and it missed it. Unbelievable. This could be the turning point that the Nittany Lions need to get back into this game, as they're going to have it at their own 20 after getting away with that Igbenogson interception. And they're not going to get picked off. Here's number 2 has another catch for a first down. And just like every time they've had a big play, they are going to hurry it up. And they're coming out three in the backfield here. This is probably going to be a run, and it is a run, and we came downhill and stopped that in a hurry. It's very easy to identify. This will be a 2nd and 11 coming up for the Nittany Lions. Cover two has not worked for us in this game. I don't know if I want to stick with that. Because right now the Nittany Lions are tearing it apart. Oh, they are going to run the football, and they're going to have plenty of yards, a gain of 8. And this is still only a 2-score game. This game's not over. And the Nittany Lions are going to not have the space to get there. As it's a run to the left side, it gets stopped for a loss, and once again, they're going to have to kick it away. And this is a high kick. We're going to fair catch it because I see all the purple shirts running down the field waiting to make a hit. We're not going to have that. This might be where we have to start calling some passes here. They are showing cover 3 here, so this might be a good time to throw the ball, shallow crosser or something to get going. And we have to throw in the bullet pass in the red. It is caught. Jeremiah Smith, first down. As we come up under 3 minutes to play here in the first half against the computer. And now Judkins gets a carry, and he breaks into space, and he's got another first down on the ground for this team. And both of these running backs are getting it on the action today. This might be a good cover 2 beater play deep down the field, potentially. We'll see if that route's open in the corner at the end. And we had the time to throw it, and there we go. Jeremiah Smith open deep downfield, first and goal at the 10. I was just waiting to see where that safety was when that ball was thrown, and that was perfect. That safety was too far away. He had no chance. And Judkins, he kind of cut a little too far to the right. He took the handoff and he started running right. I was trying to get him to cut upfield immediately. And it'll be the 2-minute warning, but let's make sure we actually make the field goal if we get stopped this time, is what I'm trying to tell myself. If we get stopped, we want this ball to be right in the middle. Judkins is stopped. It'll be 3rd and goal. We have time, so we don't need to rush it here, but you can see all the squiggly lines. We just want to take a 3-score lead into Happy Valley here. It's probably what we want to do. I just want to make sure that audible works. It did not. Or maybe it did, as Judkins gets it up the middle, and it's going to be 4th down. This is an interesting decision. We have 4th and goal at the 2. Oh, boy. Now I can come out, see what we have. And if I don't like what we have, we can always call a timeout. We can always call a timeout and kick the field goal instead. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take our 3 here. And this time we're going to convert. So it makes it 17-zip. And this kick is in the red, but it's going to go far enough. And Penn State will not bring it out. They have 2 timeouts and 1:17 to work with. They just used one. They just used one to stop the clock before that field goal try, of course. And that pass is picked off by Hendrick. And he might get to the outside. Aller is able to make the tackle at the 15. Or that's number 10, the running back, I think. But still. Now we have 1:10. We only got to go 15 yards to pay dirt. We can also take another 3. I mean, we want 7 though. We really want 7. Judkins wants it, and the safety with a nice play. But that's going to allow this clock to run down. We're not going to go into 2 clock mode, but we are going to take our time. Howard's going to keep, and that is blown up by the Nittany Lions. And Howard is hit as he threw it, and it's 4th down because of the pressure from the Nittany Lions defensive line. So we're going to have to kick it again. Fielding's kick this time is true, and he's now 2 for 3 on the day. He missed the easy chip shot earlier, of course. We've had some trouble in the red zone against this Nittany Lions defense all of a sudden. Yes, we've been forced to kick field goals in our last 3 attempts, and of course we missed the field goal on the first try. But again, the Nittany Lions will have another shot. This time only 24 seconds left, and they do have 2 timeouts now. That last pass was incomplete, which stopped the clock for them. And it's a play action across the middle, caught against Denzel Burke's coverage, and they will burn a timeout here, as the Nittany Lions might think they have something now after that hard play action. And that pass, nearly picked off by Styles. He had 2 hands on it. He just couldn't hold on. 15 seconds left. They're at the 42 still. 2nd and 10. And that pass is going to be caught and held on to for a first down, and that's going to be the last time out for the Nittany Lions. As with 10 seconds left, they have a chance here to do something with this. And they're going to come out and attempt the field goal here. I believe the wind is to their back. Do we want to come out and try and return this kick is the real question. Special teams. And we're going to try and return it. That's what's going to happen. We're not going to come after the kick. See if it's going to be short. Oh, this might be good. And it is. The Nittany Lions have 3. What a kick from their kicker. I mean, it was centered for him. It was ideal. And we're able to get it to the outside here. We're going to just take a knee. So we'll let this clock run out. So we still have a 20-3 lead here. But yeah, 152 yards on the ground. Travion Henderson finding pay dirt there on that first series, of course. As we were just able to run all over the Nittany Lions defense, well, until we got to the red zone, of course. For some reason, that was a troublesome spot for us. Had that big completion to Smith, but we only got 3 on that drive. We'd like to start turning some of these into 6s. I mean, of course, 20-3 is a good place to be. We get the ball to start half number 2. We can solidify our advantage here, of course. And we're not going to bring this out. It would be pretty chaotic of us to do so. Well, and the Nittany Lions have been committing some more players to stopping the run, and here they are again, potentially doing that. But this crowd noise not nearly as big right now. That pass a little behind Smith, but he's got it for a first down and plenty more, and he's got it to the 47, a gain of 22. That's what we want to do, just keep operating our offense. But this time the Nittany Lions defensive line is able to make a push, and they stop Henderson at the line of scrimmage. As you can see, Henderson starting to get some wear and tear. This might be where we need to use Judkins a little more. Might have numbers there on the left, though. 74 can get off his block, and 56 blocks the right guy. Instead, that linebacker's free to make the tackle. That didn't work. Now it's 3rd and long. We don't want to be in this situation. We don't want this crowd to have a reason to get back in the game either. Might have some cover 2 beaters on the right, though. And Jeremiah Smith is going to have a first down. He was our hot receiver on that play. And he gets another big first down for us. Oh, well, it was very hard to see where those defensive ends were going. That was a weird animation. It's now 2nd down. And Howard immediately pressured. He sacked a loss, a huge loss, as now we're back on our own side of midfield. Third and forever. Nittany Lions pressure starting to get to us. We just need to not get hurt here. That's the real issue here. And Judkins has it, but he's not going to break away from that tackle, and we're not even going to be able to attempt a field goal here. We're going to be forced to punt to the Nittany Lions. As the computer's not going away this time, not like they did when we were playing against Iowa. What a punt, though. That punt literally just died right there. Inside the 5. They're going to be starting at their own 4. That was an excellent punt. They're going to start with the run, try to get some breathing room. They get very little of that. Second down after that. And there's a run out of that split backfield. It's going to be third down. They're going to run the football again, and they're going to go backwards. They're going to be punting out of the back of their own end zone. It's just now fourth down at their own 3-yard line. Can we block this potentially? That's the question. And the good protection from the Nittany Lions, but we're going to have a space to return it and try and get great field position. And look at this return. Look at this return. He gets inside the 30 to the 27. So they basically protected their punter, but they did not set up to get down the field and make the tackle. And now here's Travion Henderson straight down the Nittany Lions' throat for another first down. We have press coverage on Emeka Ibuka. Normally I'd be eyeing that up. It's just when the red zone, you don't got much space to work with it. We're going to take our time, though. Make sure we have our play lined up as we want. But that defensive tackle gets to the spot and beats our right guard. This comeback route was one of our favorite plays in Madden 25, but they're showing cover 2 here, and this is not exactly a cover 2 beater play. None of these are. Henderson's going to take another hit. His wear and tear has got to be crazy right now. Third down, and the Nittany Lions shift here. And that pass, Scott in the corner, he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They tried to stick with him. They could not. And that will extend their lead to 24, given this kick is true, and it is. And now we have the Nittany Lions really on the ropes. They need 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. Because I don't think they'll have enough time to get four opportunities at it. And they're going to have to stop us every time, too. So we really have these guys right where we want them. And Aller keeps it, and a good read by him, and he's going to break a tackle. Second and 4 for the Nittany Lions. And Aller keeps again. He breaks the tackle, and he's into the open field, and he takes a shot at the end, but he's able to get to the 48. He broke tackles on the last 2 plays. This is Penn State's quarterback running rampant right now as he has a first down. And Another broken tackle, but two more silver bullets are there to make the tackle, and it'll be 2nd and 13. As Styles gets credit for that one. And actually, it won't even go as a broken tackle because Styles was the one who initially got there, but he needed help from his other two teammates that got there at the very last second. And he's got an open spot to run the football and a good tackle there to prevent the first down. It'll be 3rd and 3. A nice little shot there at the end. He's going to throw. He rolled out. He got space. It's complete. Igbenosin has to make the tackle at the 14. So what we didn't want to do against the Nittany Lions is let them drive down the field this quickly. And they've done just that. And that running back's going to get the carry. He's chopped down at the 1, 1st and goal. I was interested to see if they would hurry up or not. They decided not to. They're going to come out 3 wide receivers here. And they're going to get the touchdown, even though we came out in the bigger formation. But now they have to go for 2. And they're going to have to do it 3 times, like I said. And that's broken up. So that might as well just end Penn State's comeback efforts, as it's still a 3-score game after that deflection. As long as we don't do anything stupid, like maybe return this kickoff and fumble. We're not going to do that. There's a little bit of life here in this crowd after that touchdown. Judkins on the little swing. Judkins, it's a gain of 8. That'll be 2nd down. Howard's just going to have to take off, and he's got the first down. He'll slide, and that will end the 3rd quarter. That's a little scamper by Howard, picks up the first down, and barring a disaster here, this is in the bag. 27-9 against the Nittany Lions. It will not be a shutout like against the Hawkeyes. This is a much more potent offense, but 7 minutes to go. Still got to keep our focus. And that pass complete to Scott for a first down. As we catch the Nittany Lions, we're trying to stop the run. We caught them with another play action, and we're going to move those chains, and we're probably going to just turn on 2 clock to get this CPU game over with. This is what we did against Iowa. So we just ran down that clock. Judkins does a little dancing around, gets 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And again, we're going to run this clock all the way down. Inside of 10 seconds, of course. That's where we want to be. And a little sweep for Judkins is going to pick up another first down. Clock continues to run. We're still outside of that 2-minute mark. And he's going to be the primary running back, it appears, for the rest of this one. Judkins up the middle. And a stop after a gain of 4. So we're now inside of 5 minutes to play. But again, going to keep the clock moving. And this is Peoples on the carry. And it'll be third down. By the time we give the Nittany Lions the ball back, it's going to be under 3 minutes. That's what we want. Barring them calling timeouts at this point. And a good play by 41 to make the tackle. So this will force the field goal try. And the 2 clock doesn't work on 4th down, so we're going to have to let it run all the way down here. That's what the game is saying. So we'll just call timeout. Let ourselves set up the field goal on our own terms here. And this kick is in the red, and it's no good. So obviously something we need to work on. Especially on the road. We missed a couple against Oregon. We missed one here. Of course, we drilled the nice long one against Dave. That was at home. Not as much pressure. But the Nittany Lions will have it here. Not much of a chance, even with the miss. Oh, well, I clicked off on accident there. And that means the Nittany Lions get a gain of 6. The clock stops. They went out of bounds. Inside of the 5-minute mark, out of bounds will always stop the clock. They won't dare run it here. And that pass is going to be broken up as Denzel Burke not having that sideline throw. And it'll be third down. Yeah, nothing on the sidelines for the Nittany Lions. That's what we want right now. I got stuck on the defensive lineman, and somehow he completes it. We're going to tackle him in bounds. That will keep the clock moving. Outside of 2 minutes still, they have to hurry now. And that pass quickly complete in the middle of the field again, though, so they will have to hurry once more. And the pressure on Aller, that should have been intentional grounding. If I've ever seen an intentional grounding, that was one of them. He threw it to the middle of nowhere. And they're going to say that it's not grounding because he was hit while he was in the motion of throwing the football, of course. That pass complete to the middle of the field, well short of the sticks, so now they're going to have to hurry again. They can pinch up a little here. And that pass, it's complete. Number 3 into space. Number 3 has a first down at the 3 for the Nittany Lions. First and goal as he showed his speed to beat our entire defense down the field. And that play, broken up. Denzel Burke almost had a pick. That play is caught by the Nittany Lions for a score, so they make it more respectable as it's now a 2-score game. They'll kick the PAT, obviously attempt the onside kick. We need to make sure we get our hands on it here. Oh, what a good attempt this is by the Nittany Lions, but it's picked up by Smith. And that should put an end to any question now. They are playing Mo Bamba, but it's not going to do much right now. I mean, we've ran the ball so much in this game. So many unavailable run plays right now. Peoples! First down, game over. Might need to run the ball one more time just to chew up enough clock so we can take knees, but we need to just run off 5 seconds of clock. That'll be enough. We're unable to do it there, but it should still be enough to take some knees now. Maybe we just give the ball to him one more time, though. This is our third string running back getting some rushing yards now. And that'll do it. We're just going to take a knee. We need to knee it inside of that 40-second mark. Stadium pulse might be extremely high to see this kneel down. I don't know why, but it's not going to matter, as this game clock's going to go all the way down to 0. And we're able to escape Happy Valley with the victory. Nittany Lions made it a little more respectable at the end, but we're able to pull it off. That's how we needed to respond to that upset loss against Dave and his Cornhuskers. You can see Henderson finding pay dirt at the beginning of this one. G. Scott also found pay dirt a couple times in this one. 2 touchdown receptions for him. Of course, most of our offensive production was on the ground, but he got a couple of red zone passes when it counted, and we used our big tight end to our advantage there. As we are now ready for our next game, whoever that's against, I don't even know. I should know, but I don't. It's against Purdue. Should be an easy one at home, hopefully. Northwestern Indiana, 3 hopefully easy CPU games just to get us to that big one against Tie Stick at the end. Enough said about that. This is your boy J-Bob signing off, saying see you next time from League of Ordinary Gentlemen. Have a great night, everyone.